Hi, my doll BFFs, and welcome to our channel, Nene and Sophia. I wanted to come to you today and bring some new things and some old things and that I've picked up and take a look, unbox some things, look at some things that I got at Goodwill. My granddaughter and I put together one of the is it, no, Miniverse. It was the Miniverse mini animals. Got this little snake. Um, And I just think they're cute. I would love to be able to make the dolls some type of a little pet shop with all these cute little pets that they have. But we had a good time putting the little sand and things down in there. I've had one of the record players for a while. This is the mini brand record player. I have not got the mini verse one yet. I know a lot of people were comparing them. I do like the fact that the mini verse record player comes with a little cabinet, so I'm kind of thinking about that. Let's start with some of our older items here. I had been taking some little trips to our local Goodwill, just kind of checking out the doll section. I usually don't find anything, but I found this little fashionista this week, and I tore off her tag, stuck to the bag, but she was either $1.99 or $2.99. I don't remember. Sometimes some of the Barbies are $1.99 and some are $2.99, but she was in really good condition. She still had her necklace, all of her clothes. She has her little orange shoes. It just looks like somebody kind of opened her up and then donated her to Goodwill. So I thought, and I've looked at her, and I thought, well, if she goes on sale, sometimes how they have some of the like last year's fashionista, every once in a while you can catch one for $5. I thought, well, maybe I'll do that, but I got her for less than that. So, and I think she has a super cute face. You can see the reflection, how like she's got a lot of shine, but I think that her hair is pretty. It does need a little attention. It's got some long pieces down here and needs brushed. But I think she has a really sweet face, so I was glad to get her. And then I do have a box here from Goodwill.com. And I don't really exactly remember what all came in it, but it was some older dolls. I think. Not sure what this is. And like I said, sometimes when you look at the pictures, you don't actually see everything, but I think that these were a fairly decent price, so I went ahead and bid on these. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Now, this, and you guys correct me in the comments, please, if I'm wrong. I believe this is Sleeping Beauty, right? You can see that when she lays down. Oh, it's got this little thing here on the back. I guess that's what. Oh, hey there. There's her eyes. It looks like she's going to need a little bit of attention. She's got her lips have a little bit of chip paint on them. I guess this is her wedding gown, or somebody dressed her in one. She has nice feeling hair, but it definitely needs some shampoo. And I'm wondering, I think her head was just hard to start out with because of the eye mechanism. But it feels, her hair feels a little bit sticky. She doesn't have any shoes or anything, but a very pretty wedding dress. And I thought she was pretty. And then I am assuming also that this is Cinderella. The blue gown here, which is very pretty. You can see that she has long straight hair. And it comes with her jewelry and her tiara, which is nice. Her eye makeup is really pretty. It's got kind of like a little pearl up here on the top of her eyes. Her eyes are almost like a bluish lavender. I think I'd like to wash her gown. It looks like it's got a little stain right here. But very pretty. And then it had a few clothing pieces in here. Oops, there just went some shoes. Okay, so maybe I do have the shoes for the bride. There were two of these. One of them just fell on the floor. It's got a little brush. It's got our pillow, probably for Cinderella's shoes. Did it used to do something? There's like something in this pillow. Here's a little nightgown. That's cute. Another little, don't know, little pair of undies or swimsuit, PJs, I don't know. Little tube top and some pants. And then a little pair of pink flannel PJs. These look like they are homemade. Very cute. Now, I really don't remember what was in this part of it, so I'll have to get this open and take a look. Okay, I got that all unwrapped, and some kind of weird, I bet it's Avon. Let's see, Avon Charisma Foaming Bath Oil. My goodness, I wonder how old this is. I remember when we used to get the Avon books, and it would always have these like colognes that look like cars, and the bath things and soaps and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Woo, that is smelly stuff. But a little Avon decanter was what was wrapped so carefully in that, and probably added to my shipping because it's pretty heavy. So yeah, no dolls in there. You guys have probably been hearing all about the deluxe style Barbie that has the superstar face and is one of the chase dolls from Target. And I've said before on here that we do not have a Target in town, but Target has, I think, signed a contract to build one here in town. So they've got the area set aside, and I'm super excited about that, because going in like an hour to find a Target, and then, you know, you're not sure if they have any on the shelves or not. I can't do that very often. So I did order her online. As soon they had them looking like they were out of stock, and I saved it in my like favorites list, and then I just kept checking back, and one day I checked back and I could have added it to the cart. So that's what I did. Sometimes it would be great if I could go to the store and the doll shelves were full and I could kind of pick things out. But I was just really grateful to be able to get one, because I do love that superstar face, and I do like the outfits on these this line, and I would like to get more of them. They're still running about $21.99, so I'd like the price to go down a little bit before I get any, but we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on that and keep checking. But let's go ahead and get her out of the box. On the back, you see her with the three other dolls, but not the doll that is wearing the same outfit as her. So that must be, I don't know, is it doll 13? I'm not sure which the other one is. Like I said, I really like these outfits. I love this one here with the black tights, and I really like this doll. I just think she has a really sweet face, and her outfit, and I like her hair. I like all of them this time, and so I'd really like to pick these up, but like I said, I'm kind of waiting for a little bit better price. But let's go ahead and get her out of the box. Okay, here she is. And she wasn't too hard to get out of the box, which is kind of nice. She still had ties in her head, but it wasn't too bad. And I did go ahead and cut. It had some plastic holding her jewelry down, so it keeps moving on me. But I like this little necklace. She's got like the little Barbie necklace, and it does look like, it's got the actual shine to it, which I like that. Um, she has this velvet puff sleeve top, and it velcros in the back and seems to be a separate piece. Let's move that from the skirt. Oh, that's a bodysuit. Okay. They both velcro in the back. She's got this little pleather skirt and some black strappy shoes. Those are pretty cute. I like those shoes. And I don't know. I think that we could have done a little bit better with the purse. Just kind of that plastic purse. They did put the little bee on it to kind of dress it up a little bit, but the purse isn't too great. But her hair is soft, but it is kind of fuzzy. So I think it needs a good shampoo and a brush and get some of those loose hairs out. I like the glasses at the top. I like the fact that they've got like the pink and the black on them. That's pretty neat. She has articulation in her shoulders, her wrists, elbows, movement in her head. She has articulation in her hips and her knees. So, I'm okay with that. For a Playline doll, like that amount of articulation, I mean, Made to Move is better as far as being able to pose, but she can sit down in her Barbie cars. she can wave, and I just noticed that she has painted pink fingernails, so that's really cute too. So I'm very excited about her. She is, I think, super sweet. And I've never opened this one. I got this rare find the last time and have not opened her yet. She was available online, and I got her the Raquel doll with a smirk. If you guys enjoyed watching Barbie Life in the Dream House, let me know in the comments. That was so funny and such a cute show. And it's not just like for collectors that enjoyed that so much with, kind of the tongue-in-cheek with the, giant Barbie heads in the house and, the giant cans of hairspray and kind of making fun of, Barbie life. But kids like it too. Like a lot of my middle schoolers have went back and watched it on like YouTube or whatever and have loved it. And they know what it is and they think it's funny. And so I would love to see them like just make new episodes of that. The whole episodes with Midge coming like, in black and white and then getting her makeover. I mean, it was just great. And this is kind of the villain of the show, Raquel. So she's kind of got that, mean smirk that she always had. And I think she's such a pretty doll with her black hair. And she always wore like a lot of purple. So I guess she's got to have one of the outfits on. So let's take her out and take a closer look at her too. Here she is out of the box. And here were the other ones in this series. I know I have some of these girls around here that I haven't opened yet. I know I got her. I just thought she was gorgeous. And I think she has come down in price, so I might get her. I really loved her little outfit and her little high ponytails. And I think her face is gorgeous, so I may go ahead and still look for some of these in that line that I don't have, but I know I have her. So we'll have to get her out the box too. Let me know in the comments, like, do you like this line, these deluxe Barbie Deluxe style? Do you go out and look for the rare fine dolls? I do appreciate the fact that they are online. That's super helpful to me. But here's our Raquel, and I just think she's gorgeous. She's got the purple kind of lavender eyeshadow. She's got the long black hair, which I just love. She's got like this like neat hairstyle over here, like a side like French braid on the side there. She needs a shampoo. We've got some shedding going on back here, and oh my goodness, quite a bit of shedding going on back here. And so, I mean, she could use a little trip to the salon, but she has this dress that is kind of that stiff material. You know how they sometimes make the stuff out of the recycled things? Kind of feels like that, but it's kind of this denim line is what it was, made to look like denim. But I think it's cute. And then matching tights. And they are tights, and I like that. I think we could pair those with a lot of different things, and that's pretty cute. Got these chunky heels, and I like the metallic jewelry. She's got a star kind of thing going on here. Hoops, earrings with the stars. Same articulation our other doll did. See, there's the star also on her purse. And there again, it's just, kind of one of the cheaper accessories, but I kind of like this one. It's got a little sparkle to it, and it's got the star on there. So we got just the whole star thing going on here, and I think it's pretty cute. All right, now I know you've probably seen these all over YouTube already, but I haven't opened mine yet, and I'm really excited about it. And I do have two of the mini brand balls to look at, some of the music that we might get. I just think that this is such a neat, many brands just keep coming up with all kinds of neat things. Okay, here we go. We got it out of the box. This is the on and off switch right here. And it starts to turn. I'm not going to play it for very long because I don't want to be copyright infringed, but you push this down. You can hear the crackling. It has pretty good sound. That's pretty neat. And I think that you could use this case, to set it on, like if you were playing records at the record store, because then it has some places, to put some other records back here. And I do like these cases. Let's see what other ones we have in our, I don't know if that'll set up there or not. Let's see what we got in our mini balls. All right, let's take a look at what we have in the first ball here. Okay, this is the first time I've opened one of these, so this must be our vinyl. We've got 4 of these, and something else in this package. And we have our collector's guide. So there's just all kinds of different ones we can get. So let's take a look at what's in this first. Some kind of accessory or something. Okay, I don't know what this is. Like some kind of little stand here. So yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. So let's look at what records we have. That's the exciting part. All right, here is our first one, and it's Okay Go, Here It Goes Again. 0. And we have Shania Twain, Come On Over. And Smiley Smile, The Beach Boys. That's a pretty cover. Got all kinds of different genres going on here too. And this one is Last Friday Night. Right, let's take a look at our second one. All right, ball number 2. We have 4 records again and another package. This does not feel like the same thing, so that's good since I only purchased 2. Okay, and this looks like some kind of a cabinet here. Okay, it looks like you can get these and maybe kind of build them up together, kind of like, we used to get the crates and stuff, milk crates, and put your records in. So that's nice. That's nice that you can add to it. You can make a bigger structure. I like that idea. Let's see what records we have. Okay, this one says My Turn Deluxe. And my dolls will have to sit around and listen to all their new records. Oh, Sting. So handsome. And Jackson 5. Oh, I love a good Jackson 5 song. ABC. So we have some vintage ones. We have some that are more modern. And for our last one, oh, got a repeat. Another Katy Perry. All right, so I guess, it's not always the same set of 4 in these. So that's fun. You get all kinds of different records with those. So I like this. This is neat. This will look nice in the dollhouse. Maybe try to find some kind of like a little cabinet or something she can set that on, or you could have like a little record store. I think that's all for our video today. We looked at some things that we picked up at Goodwill. We've got some new dolls and a record player for the dollhouse. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember that you can find us on Instagram at Nana_Sophia. And if you would push that subscribe button, I would really, really appreciate it. Also remember that no matter how many trips you've taken around the sun, you should always take time to play and have some fun. And until next time, this has been Nene. See ya.